what is up and welcome back to my channel, ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well as give this review and unboxing a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave me any comments or questions that you guys may have after this review is over. And don't forget to smash that notification bell because we have a ton of heat coming out this week that I definitely don't want you guys to miss. So today, you guys are probably wondering, why is today's video so delayed? That's right, this is going to be a video on none other than the Adidas Yeezy QNTM Teal, aka also known as the Ophaniums, but they took that out and they thought that the Teal Blues would be a better name for these. I don't know, Ophanium, I guess. Toss up. What is a Ophanium? I'm gonna have to look that up for you. We'll put a definition at the bottom there so we all know what Ophanium means. These shoes are so tall, I've realized, because when we're about to film, it's like you can barely see me. And I also have a short torso, not gonna lie. All legs, short torso. So anyways, let's get back to the shoe. We're going to talk about the overview, then we're going to get into some sizing because I switched up my sizing this time on the specific silhouette. Then we're going to discuss some styling. I know that this is a basketball-centric type of silhouette, so some may be confused as to how to style it. So I'm going to give you guys some options on how to do that. Then we're going to conclude with how this shoe is bricking, as you guys saw in the introduction, and that will be the conclusion of the review today. So let's jump into this overview. I am not gonna lie to you guys, I've had these shoes for quite some time now. But you know, in the sneaker world, sometimes you just got to pick and choose, and these just kept getting pushed to the bottom of the pile. But here we are, now doing this review on the Teal Blues, and we're gonna go through this. I have pulled out some of my bariums just so we can kind of compare the two and see some similarities and some differences on each colorway. One of the most prominent new changes in the shoe is obviously that pop of bright blue coming off the medial and the lateral side of this prime knit on the shoe. One of the similarities they do see though is the toe box. We are still keeping it with that kind of gray color. Of course, the bariums are slightly on the darker side, and these are slightly on a lighter gray side, but as you guys know, I'm okay with dark gray, as I do love dark gray and black.
I only work in black, and sometimes very, very dark gray.
And of course, we've got still that same black neoprene tongue here. And on the prime knit, we are still seeing some of that camo kind of upper that we're used to seeing on this. And of course, the black collar is the same on both of these. Nothing's changed there, as well as the back. We've still got that two-tone dark gray as well as that metallic silver and the translucent midsoles wrapping around, and of course just staying with the same simple black laces on here. But we do have just lots of different sprinkles of this blue throughout the shoe. So definitely a bit of pop of a color that we're not used to seeing on this specific silhouette. I know that this shoe became pretty famous during All-Star Weekend because, you know, they were handing out these shoes out of these little tank trucks. And after that, I feel like it's kind of slowly faded for some reason throughout the year. I'm not quite sure as to why that is. From experience, I can kind of talk about that comfort level when we get into the size portion of it. But other than that, yeah, these shoes are just not as popular as they once were at the start of the year. For the insole, we've got the same just kind of silver coloring scheme here with black, says Yeezy Adidas on there. Right, so as we can see here, that just nice clean bottom where we can see that boost through here. This is a full foot boost cushioning setup throughout this shoe. So definitely going to have a lot of cushioning inside of the shoe when you're running up and down the court or just walking around in them in general. Other than that, some other key differences, I would say it's just this caging system that we have on the Bariums versus this one. It's just that prime netting. And obviously the colors are, you know, quite different in a sense that this has those sprinkles of blues in it. Other than that, these are pretty spot on the same shoe. All right, so now that we've done the overview, let's hop into sizing and talk about how these shoes fit. So originally I'd gone with the size 8 because typically in Yeezys, I like to go half a size up because my toes do get jammed in the front of the toe box. And I've noticed that these are actually quite narrow still, but for some reason when I was running around in these playing basketball in the Bariums, my foot was kind of slipping all throughout the shoe. So I decided to actually stick with my regular size of 7.5, which is equivalent to a woman's 9. Again, if you don't know what type of foot I have a very narrow, high arched foot. And these did fit me better where I wasn't having extra movement back and forth. But I will say it is very narrow in this toe box area. So definitely one of those shoes where I feel like you're definitely gonna have to break this in for it to be comfortable. But definitely a shoe that I feel like would be pretty painful for the first few days of breaking in, especially if you're trying to play basketball in this shoe.
Hey guys, what's up? Just shot 7 shoes today, which is pretty crazy. At the end of the day, there's absolutely no light left. So now that we're done, I'm gonna go home and shoot the indoor portions. Only 7 of those to shoot, but hopefully I'll be able to get at least, I don't know, 2 or 3 done tonight. We'll see. We'll catch you guys later.
All right, now let's get into some styling and talk about how I styled these shoes. So for the first look, I actually decided to use another outfit from the Fear of God Essentials first drop. And it was just kind of a nice basic color. It's kind of like a brownish gray tone. But I feel like those same exact tones are all throughout the blue teal shoe. And so the same colors that were in the prime knit are pretty much exactly the same color on the Fear of God Essentials sweatsuit. So that's definitely a look that I feel like I'm definitely going to be rocking with these shoes. This is an athletic shoe, so definitely felt like it paired very well with just a simple Essentials sweatsuit.
I'm 100 and I'm getting it. Como lomo, luxury. I'm when I drop in this. When I turn up, you know I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. I'm so. Yes, I am so. I'm on my.
All right, so next up, I decided to pair it with some kind of satiny, shiny, just cargo pants. And there's a lot of sheen going on this shoe with the reflection going in different areas. So I felt like the shiny pants really played off of that. And then I paired that with just a simple cashmere gray sweater, just because there's so many gray tones in this specific colorway. So I feel like anything that has gray in it is going to go so well with these shoes.
Luxury. I'm when I drop in this. When I turn up, you know I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. I'm so. Yes, I am so. I'm on my.
for the last and final look, I went with a Balenciaga just kind of plaid shirt that actually has like a kind of denim vest over top of it with denim arms, and I wore that kind of just like a shirt dress. So I want to give you guys another option, but with showing a little bit more legs, so you could see, you know, what these shoes would look like with maybe a dress or skirt or short options. Definitely think that plaid goes very well with these shoes. Again, that plaid had some greens and some blue tones in it, which I think really play off of the colors that we're seeing throughout this specific colorway on the teal blues. So definitely loved rocking plaid with these and loved adding some other green accents and blue accents to it as well.
The sky's great. I'm so high right now. The smell of success got me saline right now. Tracks upon tracks, I got them stacked up now. I try to tell them no your road, they wanna act up now. Ma would you? Happy shit on fair for you. So fair for you. Happy guinea what fishy T.O.Y. Felote. I'm 100 and I'm getting it. Como lomo, luxury. I'm a Niger up in this. When I turn up, you know I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. Yes, I'm on my. I'm so. Yes, I am so. I'm on my.
All right, you guys, so let me know your thoughts on what was your favorite look out of the three, and also let me know if you guys have any other ideas on how you would style these shoes. All right, so now let's conclude about the resale on these shoes and talk about how much they retailed for. Okay, so now let's get into the retail on these shoes. These went for $250, and I pray to God you are not a reseller and did not cop like 80 of these shoes, because you're in a bad place right now probably. These are going below retail, so if you wanted these and you didn't cop them, this is the time to buy, because they are going between $205 to $265, which is not that much over retail. But for $205, I mean, you are definitely getting a discount on these Yeezys for sure. But definitely these shoes bricked, and not doing as great as some had maybe potentially hoped. But hey, this could be your thing. Like, rock them if this is your style. Who cares if, you know, other people aren't obsessed with them? That is all right. Okay, you guys, so now we're gonna actually end with a little bit of shade. So as we near the 10,000 mark, I understand that we're going to be getting, you know, a larger variety of people who are coming to the shade community. And I will defend, just so you know, everybody in the shade community, especially my, you know, longest supporters since day one. But there have been, you know, just a few negative individuals who've been just trotting along, feeling the need to say negative comments, and I just want to relay this message to you. If you're coming to my page to relay negative messages, there is no place for you in the shade community. No one is forcing you to watch the videos on my YouTube channel. That's what I love about YouTube, is you have the option to watch any videos that you absolutely want to watch. But no one is holding your hand to the computer and forcing you to actually sit at a screen and watch a video. So if you're not interested or do not like content, no one's forcing you to watch it. And I don't know who has time to actually spend on just giving people negative comments. And it's really sad to see, you know, especially these younger YouTubers out there who have to deal with this time in and time out, you know, because people are envious or they're jealous of them. It's like, if you don't have something positive to say, then keep it to yourself. And I will, you know, maybe potentially just start to pin some of the meaner comments so that the shade community can actually have their say in it as well. Because this is a great community for positive individuals. So if you have any negative energy that you want to bring here, you can just go and find somebody else's channel. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, ShadeTV. My name's Marissa Hill, and if you're new to my channel and you're a positive individual, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up at the end and feel free to leave me any comments or questions that you have on this review and unboxing that I've done today. Don't forget, hit that notification bell as we have a ton of upcoming videos that you're not going to want to miss. Until next time, we'll see you guys in the next video.